Okay. John's going to come up, take this line back from his partner. John got stuck in this end after intentional offsides. Switched. There was a delay on at the time. Edina brought it back into the zone. Bad whistle. Should it, with the delayed offside situation, even if it was non-delay, there shouldn't have been a whistle because the defending team is bringing it in the end. So, a little bit of a brain cramp, but let's listen to what my buddy next to me has to say about this. Okay, looking, wants the line back. Partner's got a delay. Here we go. Listen. Here it comes. So, that's starting to be the straw that's going to break this camel's back. Oh, he's got more to say here. So, where do these special ed refs come from? They're horse shit, he says. He's got more to say now. Absolute worst refs in the history. He's still carrying on about this offside call. Oh, I guess Edina is so great on their power play. He wrecked the flow of Edina power play. Okay. Grandpa is sitting right next to him, beaking away too. So, now keep in mind, the score is 3-2 here. Oh, here we go. Got more? I think we got an interference call on White. Oh my God, these guys must be from Roseville. They put wait a second, they just gave Roseville a penalty? Oh my gosh. They must be, Roseville's getting all the breaks here. Especially that inadvertent offside call. Oh. It's the cans. He hates the cans. Alright, John, you got stuck back in the other end again. Hey, keep that in mind. And it just shows me mental focus and mental sharpness. What is going on? We had a penalty against Roseville going on there, a delay, and the tape ran out. Oh my gosh, he's putting Roseville down 5-on-3. Oh my gosh, about 3 minutes later he does it again. And Paul Harvey, the rest of the story, somehow this game ends up being 4, or maybe it was 3-3. 3-3 overtime, and Roseville wins in overtime. And my buddy next to me, the special ed refs, worst ever, horse shit and all this. But as you can see, I'm done taping, so I'm just sitting there. And at the end of the game, he just starts going off. These guys must be from Roseville. They're the worst ever. I snapped. I just had to stick up for the guys. He was mainly lambasting the referee and the calls that he was making. And I had to point out these 2 5-on-3s. Edina got late. All these calls that went in their favor, and they still said they're the worst refs ever. That guy walked away. He actually had one good comment. He said, "Oh, you must be a referee too." You got big ears and a big mouth. Alright, so then his buddy started in on me, so I started in on him too. And once I told him to convince me how the referees cost him the game, he had no thing to say, so he walked away. And then a guy said, well, I'm a referee. And I was like, oh, you're a referee, huh? Okay, referee, tell me how that officiating cost Edina that game. I want you to prove it to me. Convince me. Come on. And he's like, well, you know, that was just terrible. It's unacceptable. That's all they could say over and over again. And normally I don't do that, but I was just like, hey, I'm not associated with the state tournament in any way, shape, or form. I'm here, and like I said, he's basically on the referee's case, who I thought called a good game. And I had enough, so I had to stick up to these rubes. You know, you can only take so much of Rube Nation before you're going to go off. And that's the rest of the story. It was a little more heated than that, but that's the rest of the story. John, nice job. Couple of mental things there. Work on that, and we shall see you at the rink again sometime in the future. Take care.